Hi, this is Mark, and I am here in the yoga room and just finished a practice, and I'm now feeling ready to do a reading from the Golden Present, Daily Inspirational Readings by Sri Swami Satchidananda. And I'm doing a reading every day for 365 days. I'm nearing in on the 3/4 mark, where I'll have 3 months left of this project I started December 21st last year. So, reading daily and then just reading as I open the book for this is September 15th. We are all walking temples. Worshipping God does not mean that God is in front of you and you worship Him directly. Serving people is worshiping God. Doing things for people is doing things for God. The great Saint Tirumular said, if you worship in the stationary temple, it only reaches God there. It won't reach God in the walking temples. But if you worship God in the walking temples, it will also reach Him in the stationary one. We are all walking temples. Your body is your temple. The Lord is inside you. Your heart is His altar. That means service to humanity is worship to God. If you worship God only in the church or synagogue, humanity is not going to be benefited. God does not need your service for Himself. He doesn't need a temple. There is God in everyone. If you give someone some food, you are offering it to the God residing in him or her. If you repair a vehicle, you are repairing it so that God can drive around. The real reward in doing things is seeing how many others will be benefited by them. Practicing the hatha practice, like I did today, I'm aware that while I'm practicing that, yes, it's benefiting my body, but I'm also aware as a teacher, I'm thinking about my classes and how I might use some of these in the class setting. But even more than that, it's the idea of being able to keep my body strong and healthy, my own walking temple, so that I'm going to be of better service to others. When I'm not taking care of my body, if I'm not eating well and therefore not sleeping well, if I'm not digesting well, if I have physical aches and pains, it has been my experience that when I am in that state, my level to have compassion, acceptance, appreciation, awareness, gratitude is diminished, because I feel the nagging and complaining within my own body, and it's saying, attend to me, attend to me. So it's hard to attend to others. So I'm aware that I need to do a practice that does attend to me. It's a certain little part of my day, so that the greater part of my day can have more freedom. And that's just something that I've learned through the years, and it was, before this, much more dedicated to artistic endeavors, and painting was that space for me. Dancing was that space for me. And I would delve into that form to create this other language almost for myself to be able to process in this non-literal way, and to be able to go into that intuitive space. I was just listening to this recording the other day that said it's all of our thinking. That's actually what's kind of gotten us into this corner of so many things going out of their natural movement. We try to, science has been a great resource, but on some level it's awakened this intellectual thinking mind that what the spiritual teachers say is not the pathway towards freedom, towards liberation. It's awakening the heart, the intuitive side of our being. It's awakening simply just the ability to be able to think rather than to think. The ability that we can see and hear versus what are we seeing and what are we hearing. So rather than intellectualizing all these experiences, just acknowledging that we have them, like being in that place, that creates this sense of knowingness. And what I found through these kind of practices is what we need to really attend to bubbles up. It comes to the surface rather than being pent up inside of us or being blocked or distracting ourselves so that we don't even realize that there's that deeper longing inside. So being able to do something in that way, for me, feels like it calls us forward to what is our gift of being here, which is to be able to, be of service to one another. And what that's going to look like is going to be totally different for each of us. And that's what's so beautiful about all the senses that we do have and the abilities that we do have, and that we are all unique and can bring that gift to all these different areas, like Swami Satchidananda spoke about fixing a car, even anything. All right, that's my time. Thank you for watching, and I hope this was useful, and I'll see you tomorrow.